Hello everyone, Treeks here. Welcome back to Wario Land 3. Last time we actually had quite the number of levels on our to-do list. In the meantime, I've actually been able to clean it up quite nicely. There's still a silly optional treasure in the desert ruins we have left on it, but yeah, I thought might as well continue with some more important business. The upcoming levels are going to be a couple of annoying ones in a row. Starting off with the Colossal Hall. I think this is by far my least favorite stage in the game. I always think this one is really confusing. Luckily, I've been able to actually put on my notes how to do this level. At least to get started. Here we actually find ourselves an owl. Remember this guy. For now we are not able to actually get to him. But Owl Wario actually returns after Wario Land 2. To get started, we want to go to the second main room. This is actually a vertical shaft, as you can see. So fall down all the way to the bottom. And then we need to make sure to float back upward again. You can use the stingers that are down here in order to get Puffy Wario. And this way, float back into the main room. The first main room, the upper one. Because in the middle, we can actually come from the bottom and get ourselves the gray key. Yeah, this first part is not per se that difficult. That was easy to remember. Now, getting to the chest. For that, we need to fall back down to the bottom again. Once again, need to get stung by one of these guys. And this time to actually float up here. If you look closely above the corridor over here, you will see a bit of purple in the top left corner. And that is indeed where the gray chest will be. So, float yourself in here. Get grabbed by this guy, because why not? And then make your way to the gray chest. This was still the easy part of the stage. Later on, this one is going to get super complicated. And super annoying, therefore. For now, we're going to bring home this little treasure. The right eye of the silver eye set. The whole reason why I actually wanted to go in here. And besides, the Desert Ruins treasure is optional anyway. So basically, this was the only way to continue. What will it unlock? The two snake eyes will actually be placed in the snake door, of course. And remember where that actually is placed? We saw that in S3, the Tower of Revival. Finally opening up the red treasure chest in there. And yes, that is also a pretty annoying treasure to get. Not per se because of the stage being annoying, but this one, the challenge is also pretty annoying. There's a lot of steps you need to do in order to get to the treasure here. Just getting towards the snake door is already pretty annoying. Because like I said last time we were here, we need to do this fire challenge again. We need to do that every single time we actually go in this stage. Because every single treasure is going to be behind the fire block. Come on, Wario. Enough playing around. Time to return to normal. And continue upward. This time around we actually don't need the stove to be all the way to the left. Because as you may remember, here is the snake door. And therefore, this is where our adventure in the main room will already end. Let's go in here. Nice, another flame puzzle. Let's see how this one works. Oh, this one's complicated, as you can see. There's donut blocks before the fire blocks. So first we need to find ourselves Fat Wario somewhere. Not present in this room, apparently. And also not in here, because I see zombies. A lot of semi-solid platforms. We don't want to get hit here. And that will force us all the way down again. The moment you get up here, you will find here are some more donut blocks. Or Fat Wario blocks, or whatever they're called. In the Mario universe, you should be careful calling something donut blocks. Speaking of donuts. Hi there. Well, here they are, but we obviously don't want to get hit by the one at the bottom. We want to use this upper one up here. So don't get hit by these other guys. And get hit by you. Now, quickly make your way to this pit. Because we saw in the lower rooms, there's blocks for us to crash down. Make sure to make plenty of room here because we need to burst through the fire blocks. Jumping up here shouldn't be too difficult. No. Oh, still made it. Thought I was going to be unsuccessful here, but here we are. Fire blocks also destroyed. All of the obstacles are out of the way. Next problem. Semi-solid platform. But do remember, we actually saw a couple of zombies in the room above us, didn't we? And those we can actually use to get through there, remember? So, avoid all of the zombies on the lower 2 floors, I wanted to say. And actually get hit by the one at the top. So, not you. The one that spawns over here. You want to get hit by this guy and then make your way left. Kill some more zombies. And then fall down. Because that will actually make us fall on top of the semi-solid platforms here. And make us go through. That will make us reach the red treasure chest. But first, of course, we need to get the key. So put the switch on. So the top room where we actually saw the red key. The blocks are going to be shifted. So now we can reach it. Yeah, even that part of the stage is annoying. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. Whenever you try to duck in this game, you sometimes actually start crashing down because of you're not being on the floor quite yet. And then stuff like this will happen. But anyway, we're almost there. Blocks are shifted now. Let's make sure not to get fat. It's going to be some more waste of time. Compliments of the chef. Bam! Screw these guys. Let's keep on walking. And here we go. And remember, don't think we can... Ah. Did I mention this stage is annoying already? But like I was trying to say, remember, don't think you can actually fall down and get to the chest immediately. There's still semi-solid platforms here. We still need to get hit by zombies. So we're still not there yet. Get over here, get hit by you. Slowly crawl your way towards the left. And fall down. For one last time. Get into the light. Apparently the light of the moon is also enough to recover from zombie sickness. And here we finally go. Here is the red treasure chest. Our treasure, of course, going to be an important one. We did not do all this work for nothing. The next power-up is going to be in here. Wario's favorite snack, garlic. And guess what garlic can actually do for Wario? Traditionally, in the first Wario Land game, this was the ultimate power-up. It will be here as well. We finally have some strength to actually crash through multiple blocks at the same time. Even solid blocks are now a prey for us. And larger enemies we can also kill in one hit now. However, there's more. Looks like whenever rolling, we can also destroy stronger enemies and stronger blocks now. This will unlock a lot of new things, of course. The second treasure appears in the bank of the Wild River. The second treasure will also appear in the Colossal Hall. And the new stage will even unlock. Sea Turtle Rocks is N6. Wow. It looks like we've got our work cut out for us. One new stage. And 2 new treasures unlocking in older stages. Let's do one of the older stages first. The Colossal Hall I don't really feel like doing right now. Already did it once this episode. I think that is enough for one day. We are going to start with Bank of the Wild River. Last time we were here I did promise there was a couple of things hidden in the islands that we actually went over in order to get to the Grey Key. And this time around we're going to check out these islands. Oh man, it feels so nice to actually be able to crash through all of these blocks at once. The garlic power-up. Definitely one of the better ones to get. Alright, let's go talk about hidden things in these islands. You might actually think these are solid blocks, but they're actually not. The moment you have the garlic, you can actually break the right walls of all of these islands. Although some of them are going to be empty. One of them is actually going to contain the red treasure chest. Another one is going to contain the key. All of the other ones are just going to be for musical coins. And that's something we're going to check out all the way at the end of the project, of course. Because of needing all of the power-ups for that. So, let's go crack open all of these islands and check out what we can find in them. Second one, not going to be necessary, apparently. Of course, I did my homework, I know what I'm looking for. This one seems to be clean. Plenty of coins you can actually find in here. Yeah, this is also a pretty good coin grinding level the moment you run low on coins. So you're not able to pay for the golf minigame anymore. This is one of the better stages to actually grind for coins because of so many crumbled blocks being here. But anyway, island number 4. That one actually contains the red key. Now, all of these jumps are still too high to make, so we still need to go towards the water in the end and use it in order to float ourselves backwards towards the beginning. Go up. Go up even more. Also a way to avoid you. Right, here we are. You can also jump out earlier if you're precisely sure where you are, but I never really dared to take that risk. And this way also works. Another chest obtained. This one a lot less tedious than the previous two. Our treasure is technically optional, but still useful. It is a magnifying glass. The magnifying glass treasure that we're going to use in order to upgrade something. Even though this is actually an optional upgrade. Allow me to show you off why. Now our B button becomes active on the overworld map. And I think you can already see what it actually does. Let's go test it out ourselves. We are now on N4, Bank of the Wild River, and if we press the B button, our magnifying glass will actually show us which treasures we have gotten in there. And also whether we've got all of the musical coins already or not. That's actually the 5th little display you see here. 4 treasures plus the musical coins. Also shows off the routes which you can take from that stage. But that's not per se that important, because you can already see that on the overworld map itself, so... Never really understood that feature. But that is indeed what the magnifying glass can do for you. If you're not too sure how many treasures you've gotten in stages, this you can use in order to show that off. One stage where we don't have any treasures yet is N6. Sea Turtle Rocks. Another pretty tedious stage. Which of course suits nicely in this episode where already a couple of tedious stages were present. Shall we take a look-see? We did actually get the ability to break solid rocks, however not with our buttocks quite yet. Only with our arms. So right from the get-go we can already see a pathway we cannot take here. Remember it for later. For now we can actually only go in here. For this the garlic is required, because otherwise you're not able to actually break through the blocks here. But similar to some of the stages in Wario Land 2, Sea Turtle Rocks is basically the crumble block puzzle stage, you might say. Where a lot of instable corridors are actually present. We need to actually use our arms and our butts in order to find out where we can actually go. There's multiple pathways to take, by the way, so this place can actually be pretty confusing. This will actually lead to a puddle of dark water. For now there's only a musical coin for us, so this one is not per se that important. Allow me to continue over here. Okay, this looks like a dead end. Can still break a bit on this side, it looks like. Yeah. Pathway continues over here. Wario needs a stronger overalls. I can bash through with my arms just fine now, but my buttocks not quite yet. Yeah, going left to right actually works way better. This actually leads towards here. Not sure what's down here. Probably something I cannot do yet because there's dark water. What am I doing wrong here? I think we can also use it to actually get back towards the beginning. Yeah. Apparently I did something wrong. This is actually going to be for later. Where can I still go? Probably over here somewhere. probably where I need to go. Grey key, where are you? More dark water. Oh, but here we see some regular water. That we can actually look, so this is more promising. Let's go enter this door. We don't want to go here quite yet. This is the boss arena. But we cannot go there without the key. Which is apparently difficult to find in here. Let's go over here. This pathway still continues, it looks like. Also, dark water that we're finding here is not very promising, I know. But the grey key should be actually in this one. Yeah, here we are. Let's go round. Can we actually get back to the stage this way? Yes, we can. Alright, now it is boss time. My apologies, the stage always gets to me, I know. Fall down and into the water and land on top of the boss already. Some sort of weird squid enemy. Pretty obvious what we need to do. Whenever stuff starts blinking on a boss, that usually indicates weak point. In this case, it surely does. Really easy boss, in all honesty. This one shouldn't give you any trouble. Hit the button on top of his head. Oh yeah, of course, after 2 hits he will also make the water dark. But we should know how he works by now, so... Just hit him on the top of his head, and then on his lower part 3 times. One of the easiest bosses in this game is beaten. Give us a pathway upward. To the great chests. Take note, there's a musical coin up here. Now, let's go see what we're going to receive. Another important treasure, of course. After a boss fight, it always ends in an important treasure. Music box number 3. Third music box, gotten in the first treasure chest of Sea Turtle Rocks. It is time to play some more music on the overworld Wario. And hurry it up, because then I might still have one more stage for this episode. 17 minutes, 30 seconds. Southern stage number 5 is the Cave of Flames. And looking at my notes, it looks like to be a very short stage to get the great chest, so I think I'm quickly going to do that. Don't really want to stop at 18 minutes already. So let's quickly run towards the... No, wait, it's the western quadrant. The southern quadrant is where the new stage is, also in the mountain. The Cave of Flames. Finding the great chest is really easy here. Shouldn't take too long. Head towards the right from the start. Be careful for the birds. If you actually get hit here, you're forced to go down. Because this will actually turn you into a drunk Wario, remember? Great chest right over here. That's easily found. Whoa! Well, I was looking for that flame pit, but I did not expect it to already be there. And this is the reason why I wanted the flame pit. We need to crash through flame blocks right over here. Get this enemy, because we actually need him in order to throw through this portal over here. As you can see, there's a portal. It won't lead us anywhere, but this does prevent us from using enemies. We actually need to throw the enemy through the portal and not carry it with us. That's basically the reason why it's there. Like this. And then it's rolling time. And also jumping time. And jump. And there we are. And that is how easy it can be. Now, we already know where the chest is. Just a matter of getting there quickly. Always be careful with one space gaps. They can be surprisingly tricky. Schmack! Oh, missed the final one. No matter, here we are. Almost at 20 minutes. And another successful episode. There were a lot of stages in this episode I actually did not really want to play, but we got through it and got ourselves another scepter. And this, of course, is one we can immediately use. There's no magic spellbook actually attached to this one. And it will actually be relevant for one thing we did see in abundance in Sea Turtle Rocks. It will unlock something in the Big Bridge. It will unlock something in the Frigid Sea. And here it comes. Also something in Sea Turtle Rocks. What is one thing these 3 stages actually had in common? We were just there in Sea Turtle Rocks and we saw plenty of it there. We now have the ability to see in dark water. That is indeed what this unlocked. So next time we'll be able to actually swim in the dark and actually see what is hidden in there. Thank you all for watching. Treeks will continue in part 9 next time. Thank you for watching. Treeks out.